Hello again, everyone. Alan back once again, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. This is another tutorial on a card sleight that is used in quite a few card tricks. And basically, what this is today, this is just a quick tutorial on the double lift. Now, the double lift is a move that is used in a lot of different tricks, and a lot of the people that use this sleight, they kind of give it away. Part of the deal behind the double lift is to give the illusion to your spectator that you're turning over one card when you're actually, turning over two cards. So I've watched a lot of tutorials on this, and I've kind of messed around with it a little bit. And one thing I've noticed is the best thing to do is to always have, if you know you're going to be doing a double lift, always have your double lift ready. And as you're talking and getting ready to do your, coming up to the move where you do your double lift, if you already have the double lift done, then you don't have to fight to when you go turn that card over. You already got it already set. So as you're doing it, as you're talking and explaining to your spectator what's going on, you just kind of thumb to the back of the deck and pull and riffle two cards and get a break. And you can do this very simply. You can be riffling the cards or whatever, and just kind of as you're talking and getting that done, so that when you go to make the move, it's already there. Another thing, a lot of people when they double lift, they'll just go to the back and they'll pick up the cards and they'll do a double lift and they'll turn it over. And then when they do one card, they'll like push it over or something and turn it over that way. Well, right there, that's two totally separate moves, and you're trying to accomplish the same thing with that same move. So if you get in the habit of getting your double lift ready, I've already got it there. If you get it ready beforehand, then you reach over and you turn the card over as one. If you're going to turn one card over, do it the same way. Reach to the same spot and turn it over as one. That way, you're more likely to sell your spectator on what it is you're doing. You're turning over one card, even though you're obviously turning over two. So, and another thing I just wanted to point out, and I've seen this on tutorials as well. When you do your double lift and you turn the card over as one, I like to leave it jogged forward just a little bit over the end of the deck, so that you could take your finger and you could press down, and that will automatically bow your double lift up so that you can turn it back over as one. A lot of mistakes that are made, when someone turns their double lift over, they get it right smack in the middle of the deck, and then they find themselves having to fumble to get it turned back over. So if you have your double lift, you get your break, and you're explaining, your effect to them, when you just pull it forward just a touch and let it drop, and then you'll have a little bit of room back here, which means all you have to do is just push down on that. It'll bow it up. Now you can turn it right back over. Now, another way to do the double lift, and this to me looks unnatural. You can have your break ready and just kind of slide your fingers forward and turn the card over like that as one. To me, that doesn't look as natural as having your break and then just turning the card over as one. That move just doesn't seem natural to me. Jarek mentioned about doing a push and then trying to grab two cards and put it up against your hand and then turn it over that way. And that is another way to do it, although I think there's too much room for error there. If you already know you're going to do a double lift and you get your break and you're already set to do it, and then you can just go right into it. You can do your double lift, pop it back up, grab it, turn it back over, and then there you have your double lift. Another way to do it is, you're explaining the trick and you get your break. You can grab the break a little bit and just kind of jog it forward, and you can do one of these turnovers like this. Like that. Now you look like you got one card, and you can do the same thing when you're putting it back. You can turn it over and then do like that, and boom, you got your double lift turned over. It looks like you turned over one card. As long as you're using that same move every time, then it looks a little bit more convincing to your spectator. So just a couple things keep in mind. Prepare for your double lift. Have it ready. Get your break, and the easiest way to do it is just thumb up the back of the deck. I'm going to try and do this so you can see it. Get two cards like this and basically drag your thumb off the side, keeping the brake at the same time. I have a little problem with my pinky finger, so I like to use my ring finger on my left hand for that. And then there you go. You can turn over and you got your double lift. So just thumb the back, and you can do this while you're talking. Just, you have them, they're listening to you talk, they're not really watching your hands. And then you basically have your double lift already. Turn it over, boom, turn it back over, set the card down, bury it, whatever you're going to do, but you're going to bury that other card. So just, and it's something that you need to practice. And when you turn them over, don't be tense and like squeezing the cards as though it's two. Just be just gentle. Just flip it over like you would turn over one card. You can even go so far as to, you get your double lift, you turn it over, and then when you turn it back, you can actually, as you're putting it back down, jog that front card forward a little bit so it slides forward, and then it just looks like you turned over the one card. That is just another kind of variation, something that you can you can do yourself to be a little bit more convincing. I think the whole thing is to have your move ready when you do it. If you have your move already done, then you don't have to fight to do it when you're ready to do it. It's already there. You're already ready to go. Boom, you turn it over, turn it back, and away you go. So that's just kind of my take on the double lift. You don't use it in every trick, but it is used quite a bit, especially if you're doing an ambitious card routine. You always want to, you're going to be doing double lifts for that. And the same thing would work for a triple lift. You can actually do the same thing. You can reach down and do the triple lift. You just thumb it, get it with your thumb, slide your thumb off the side of the deck as you're talking, and then you just grip it, turn it over, pop it up, turn it back over, and there you go. You have your double or triple lift, whichever it is you want to do. But it's a really quick move. As you're thumbing, you can just do it real quick and just kind of slide your hand off the side of the deck. You got your brake. You reach down, grab it, turn it over, turn it back over once again, and there you have your double lift. So that's kind of my take on the double lift. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any tips, I'm always welcome to new ways of doing things. So just remember, do it in advance, get it ready, so you know when you're going to be doing your double lift. You know the next move is a double lift. Just as you're telling the story with the trick that you're doing, just kind of get it ready. If you have it at the ready, then all you have to do is do the move, and it comes off as being a lot more spontaneous, and it doesn't look like you're fumbling for the card. So if you just kind of do it as you're going along, you'll totally eliminate that. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.